What's up, you guys? I got a pretty epic adventure on this video here. I'm actually flying over to Kauai all the way from Maui. I'm flying over there to bring back a boat that I ended up buying a few months prior. I'm doing this one with my boy Creighton. The reason why it took 2 months to bring it back was the weather has just been horrible. So, I wanted a solid weather window to bring this thing back. You're going up sea for 240 miles. You don't really want it to be too rough. Anyways, as we're making our way over towards Kauai, we start noticing a little more white caps than anticipated. So we thought it was going to be pretty bumpy, but it ended up being pretty nice. Anyways, we land on Kauai. Creighton's boy ends up picking us up, thank God, because we had a few hours to kill. Everything was going great, and then the car died. So this was good fun. This was straight off the airplane. We had to push the car into a stall and try and figure out what was going on with it. After that, we end up going to the grocery store, grabbing some essentials. We end up grabbing some electrolytes, some snacks, some beer, of course, just the essentials. We were going to be on the water for 2 days, so we wanted to make sure that we were, properly suited for a 2-day trip. Anyways, after we left the grocery store, we ended up taking our food, throwing it in our friend's fridge. Then we went for a little stroll around Kauai. We ended up at this pretty cool spot. I totally forgot what it was called, but we got some drinks, some food. We listened to some killer live music while we were here. Super cool spot. Okay, so here's where things start to get a little interesting. While Creighton and I are on Kauai, we're trying to figure out and brainstorm how we're going to get a bunch of ice, because we're going to be on the water for 2 days. It'd be nice to have a few 100 pounds of ice. Creighton ends up actually finding a Facebook Marketplace ad for some guy that sells ice out of his house. Apparently there's no stores on Kauai that sell 50-pound bags of ice. So thank God for that dude on Marketplace. We got a couple 100 pounds of ice. Right now it's about 11:30 once we got back. We unload all of our stuff here on the road, and we're just waiting for Kavika to come with the boat to pick us up, and bango, there she is. She's going in the water, boys. Eee! Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay, so you guys can tell by the look on Creighton's face and how much his shirt's moving with the wind that it's a little windier than we thought. At this point, we're thinking we're about to get smoked for 240 miles, but thank God the wind ended up dying a lot overnight. Alright, it's 1 in the morning, or like 12:50 in the morning. We just got the title signed. Boat sitting here. Creighton's getting all the fishing gear ready to go. And then we're out of here, like 4:30 or so. Hopefully we can snag an ahi on the way home. That would be sick. Okay, guys. See you on the water. Oh. 1:30 in the morning, boys. We're going to sleep. Waking up at what time, Cray? 4.
4:30. 4:30.
Ready to murder some fish, boys.
4:30.
4:30. It's gonna be a bumpy one, boys. $5:30, lures going in, boys. How come I'm saying boys in every video? Oh, there's the pliers. Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
That's a nice one too. It's a little bit bumpy. Not too bad. Kind of right how we thought it was gonna be. Hey. Lures going out, boys. How come I'm saying boys in every video? Old school futa. Got the 4 lines out. Hopefully we can snag an ahi on the way home. This thing is pretty sick though. I'm stoked with this little boat. Rides super good, super heavy. This thing is only 18 feet, but it rides about as good as my 25 did. Got one. We're on, boys. Oh, taking more line. Not too big, but we'll take it, whatever it is. Yeah, it's probably just an aku. Oh yeah. Or I guess big one. The first fish on the new boat. If we could find a firing pile, I'd be down to stay on them a little longer, but...
And heading the right way up.
Yeah. Hey there. Ah! Oh, just rubber hooks beyond. Okay, so in this clip, we found a little bird pile. We ended up taking a couple passes through it, and we took like 4 or 5 bites in this pile, and they were all really quick bites. And in the moment, I was kind of thinking it was akus, but looking back on it, I'm thinking this was a marlin. Marlin tend to come and hit lures with their bill and just, you know, not get hooked. They're just kind of tapping it for a second, and this thing did it a few times. So I think that's what was going on here. Oh my God! Pulling up to another buoy here. Fishing today has been horribly slow. Insanely slow. We got 1 fish all the way from Kauai to Oahu. We're like outside Waianae right now. Check it. Doesn't seem like there's much on it. You usually tell right away by how many birds are on it, and it doesn't seem like there's much. So at this point, it's been about 12 hours on the water. We finally make it to Oahu. We're pulling into the fuel station right now to get some gas and trying to figure out where we're gonna sleep for the night. But it was a relief to finally make it on the land, I'll tell you that much. Okay, go to that one with it, that back cleat. Okay, missions, bro. We made it. We made it safe and sound. Ah. Success, bro. Oh. Gotta figure out how the this thing works though. So once I finally figured out how to get the gas pump working, I ended up putting about 66 gallons in the boat. So I think it was about 108 miles, 66 gallons. Boat drinks some fuel, that's for sure. After we fueled up, we ended up walking to the restaurant in the marina there. It was super nice to get some hot food and a beer after a long day on the water. Then we found a little hose spigot to just get a quick little shower in, get all that salt and sweat off of us. Couple homeless guys walking through the marina thing.
Our soap in hand.
Yeah. Oh. Little boat's a hammer. I think I love this thing. Look at this little boat. I wish Maui had a harbor like this. This thing is so sick. So we decided to check out a buoy that Creighton and I actually had a lot of luck at a few months prior. We pull up to it and we could tell right away that it's just not happening this time. There's no birds, no fish, not a lot going on, but we gave it a shot. We tried a few different techniques and then we gave up. We were out of there. No, I don't know. That's not on mine. I think that's it, you know. Oh my. Whatever. I really should just let it go. Or I don't know, you want it? Or I don't know. Yeah, I guess let's kill it. It'll pay expenses, I guess. Yeah, let's kill it. I thought that was an ahi and I just saw the first bust when it hit the lure and then nothing else for a second. Oh! Bro, that thing's going like there! You can switch them if you want. Or just put it right in this, that upright one, yeah? Yeah, I go. Yeah. Marlin down. Woo. Woo. Stick him right in his head. Oh God. Nice little marlin. No wash down, no bucket. Got one. The boat bites. I'm still not totally sure on the guidelines for YouTube. I know it's a lot more strict, so obviously I left out the batting of the fish and the cutting the head off to fit it in the fish box, but I'll get more clear on the guidelines here soon. So after we put that marlin away, we checked one more buoy on our way in. This one's much closer to Maui. I heard there was some 20 to 30 pound sheavies on it, but I think it was just too late in the afternoon to get any action. After that, we just high-speeded in the rest of the way. So after about 48 hours of travel, we finally make it to Maui Harbor. I actually work in this harbor, and I had the captain that was working that day leave some fenders on the dock for us. I bought this boat and it didn't come with fenders, and here in Maui, our docks are so ghetto that fenders are definitely necessary. All right, here's Keola. Yeah, you. Right there. One. Okay, where's Oahu? Kauai. The fucking trek, 240 miles. Cherry does the job for sure. And the way it rides is pretty mental for 18.
If you can drive it that far, you can.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm stoked on this thing. How you feeling, Creighton? Ready to go again tomorrow?
Ready to sleep on the boat again? One more night.
So now that the boat's sitting all safe and sound in the slip, I figure I'd do a little walkthrough. This is actually a 1970 Radon. This thing is 18 by 8. You guys can tell one of those little bean bags blew up. There's those white dots everywhere, and the boat's super dirty, but it's got twin 150 Mercuries with 1100 hours on them. This thing has a massive fish box. Obviously, it's far from perfect. You guys can tell it's kind of beat up, but I think that's perfect for me. It's got a Rockford sound system. This thing actually has autopilot. As far as electronics go, it's pretty basic. I still got to put a transducer and stuff on this boat, but I bought this thing mainly to do ulua fishing missions. I'm going to be going, doing some rock hopping, checking out spots that it's impossible to get to from land, and I think this thing will be perfect for that. It's got this big cabin in here. You guys saw that little shade going over the back deck. This thing will be perfect for me. And like I said, I know it's not perfect, but you know, I'll put a little work in. I might paint it later on. We'll see. So my friend came down. He grabbed the fish from us. He makes poo-poos with these fish, and I was able to pay a little gas money with it. Then we checked out our track. This is actually 237 nautical miles from Kauai to Oahu, and then Oahu to Maui. It was such a mission. I wish the fishing was a little better, but nonetheless, it was super fun. Water was perfect. That little 18-foot boat handled, and we're super stoked. My wife came down. She brought my baby boy down. They got to check out the boat, and then I came down with the truck and trailer later on, and I brought it home. That sums up this video, you guys. Look out for more. I got plenty of these coming up with this little boat as well. Have a good one, guys. Thank you.